Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. There's been a string of incidents on my channel, and I don't want to continue the string of incidents. We did Winwall Yasuo, we did Human Only Udyr, we did Inting Rise. I want to play League of Legends a little bit. So we're doing One Shot Lethality Udyr, which is one of my personal favorite builds of all time. Like, I love this build so much. Empower Q, shred someone in literally 3 auto attacks. Absolutely. How deep into the video are we? Have sexual intercourse with their mother. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're new here, by all means, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and comment some silly builds down below. Which one of your favorites? And check out the stream if you want to play some games. That'd be cool. Anyway, let's get into things. Did I miss Human Only Udyr? Yeah, I played it for like an hour straight, and it was the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Woo. Be a dream. Oh shit, sorry. You know what, empower me? You know, I used to love like AP Udyr as well, but I feel like with like Phoenix stance turning into like Cryo Phoenix, it doesn't seem like it hits quite as hard. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but like it just doesn't seem like it had the same oomph. Thinking. Where do I want to go next? You know what? I could go a point in that. Sure, why not? What kind of try hard just for you to lose all that XP and bot? Nice mid gank, Nico. They have no idea that that's Lyra's actual... Wait, that's just Lyra's thing. Okay, Varus did die, but at the same time... Falling asleep to the stream today. Can't wait for more gay commentary to influence my dreams. Do you know what? There was quite a number of people that commented on the Inting Rise video from yesterday, being like, "Oh, Ross isn't straight." That's very nice to hear, actually. And I don't really know what I am. I said that, I think, in the video. I don't really know what I am. I don't know. I haven't really delved into the brain. I just don't really think I'm looking for a label, and that's fine. Because I have historically kissed more men in my life than I have women. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It is what it is, I guess. I suppose, man. I don't know. But I don't think I don't know. I don't know why I am, dude. I don't know, man. We're like fucking 3 minutes into a video here, man. What am I? What am I? It's a spectrum, right? It is a spectrum, but I don't know where I land on it, frankly, and that's fine. It doesn't scare me. I think I'm just not looking for it. But you know, a lot of people wear like. I was speaking to a friend about it as well. People were saying that like it's nice to it was nice people saying that like the comments on yesterday's video being like, you know, they feel like maybe there's a safe space here and like the community is nice. And like I was talking to a friend Koo yesterday about it, and I was like, yeah, most of the people like, or like a lot of the people that watch my channel are like maybe slightly neurodivergent or queer, and the League of Legends community isn't inherently known for its tolerance of other people, and I guess they're indiscriminate in that they don't really care what they are, but what you are, but they hate you. But it's nice to like have people that are like, I can go to this place and none of that shit, you know, will be like joked about or tolerated or anything like that, and that's like a nice feeling for sure. Maybe a bit lame, bit soppy, but still, you know what I mean? Even if it, well, maybe it will be, you know, I don't know. I like maybe just like maybe the sucking men off and rim jobs. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Man. It's all good fun. It's all good Christian fun, isn't it? You got to go back to work. Nice to pop by. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's very cool. But yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign for what? Damn, I've been exposed. Christian rim jobs. You already know that like somewhere some Christian guy convinced his wife to give him a blumpkin, man. That shit being... They'd be freaky, man. But Jesus consents, so it's fine. And before that video, I've always felt like you're in your community where safe space, good vibes. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I think like not taking yourself too seriously is a good place for it, you know? It's I don't know, man. I think like I've definitely gotten pissed off at League of Legends, like don't get me wrong. Like I'm under no circumstances gonna sit here and be like, shit, like this game is like, how could you even get tilted at this game, bro? It's just a video game. Cause like my ass is like being pissed off at League. Who has never been pissed off at League? But watching like other streamers get like really overly emotionally invested and getting like going crazy mode, and I've faltered as well, but I don't make a habit of it. That's the difference. Yeah, you definitely get some fucking necromancer vibes from certain streams, you know, where it's just like, man, this guy like fucking hates what he's doing. He hates his fucking game, and he probably hates the people watching him. Whereas I'm like, I still like the game. I have fun. I get to laugh, and maybe if it's just me making myself laugh, it is what it is. But I actually like the people that watch me as well, which is I don't know. Sometimes like you hear from like streamers and YouTubers that sometimes the faceless mask can be like a scary thing, but it's not so. You guys aren't so scary. Hello, Larry, mate. Great to see you. I'm gonna fucking rim job this Trundle in a second, man. Let me catch some ass flaps real quick. Okay, he's actually rim jobbing me right now. Hold up. I'm gonna try. Oh shit, he flashed. Sorry, buddy. I have 1800 gold. I should back. I'm sorry. Not scary at all. God help me now. Guess it just goes. Break it hurts. Okay, let's think here. Berserker's Greaves are a must get, and then let's go like lethality. Straight up. Dude, Profane could be a good first time. We love that. Pick me up. T1 streams are a cesspit. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, that's just part of, I guess, like having a giant chat. It does seem like it's difficult to deal with at that scale, for sure. I don't know how I would deal with it. I used to have like 1,000 viewers, and I found that very difficult to deal with. Not because people were being like bigoted or anything like that, but it was just like, it was just a lot, you know? It was like chat was going really fast, and it felt like it was getting more and more difficult to be like on like name basis with a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, see if there's like 100 odd people, I can like remember facts that people have told me in chat about themselves, right? I can remember things they've told me, not to like hold above their head or anything like that. I just remember some things that, oh, maybe they said that like something's going on, or maybe they told me their name and they'd like me to use their name, or maybe they told me how to pronounce their name, their username, and I'm just locking that one in the brain. Or like we played together before, what they did in the game that we played together, etc. But yeah, but you can't do that with like 1,000 people. It really is too much, and I wasn't cut out for it, I don't think. Which is fine. Not everybody is, and not everybody has to be. Hey, boss. Oh, this is huge bloody news. Bosh, still double kill for the deer. Gives more time for an action bomb between streaming community. Yeah, and it also means that like it's easier to identify the funny motherfuckers in the chat, which I appreciate. You know, it's easier to get jokes. I mean, honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, like what I do, which is just talking, and I understand that it's just talking, but what I do is mostly a two-man job. And when I say a two-man job, I mean like I'm one of the men, and then chat is the other, you know? Like, as a whole, I like the bounce off, I like the repartee, I like the back and forth, I like the to and fro. I like bouncing off of chat. because I say something a little bit unhinged, they respond with something a little bit unhinged, or they combat my unhingedness, and then it's a great fucking dynamic. It's like actually like a double act in a way. And I don't think it's very easy to do with either 1,000 people where you like are maybe struggling to reach out because it's kind of going a little bit fast, or with nobody there at all, you know. So I'm in like the nice middle ground of like, yeah, that I can deal with this for sure. Man, oh, Varus is having a bad time. What are you into? Oh yeah, of course, yeah, Varus, not Varus, Pantheon and Taric. I honestly don't have a suggestion for you, man. I all I can say is play safe, and I know that's the worst idea, like the worst advice you could ever be given. I know that's not helpful advice. So I apologize, man. I don't know what to tell your ass right now. Hold on, there's a lot of shit happening in mid lane, but I'm seeing an opportunity to 6 scrub here, so I'm gonna take this opportunity while I got it. Apologies, I'm 6 scrubbing. Mom, don't come in. I'm gripping my grub right now. He did not see me. He is not paying any attention. His camera is panned to fucking mid lane right now. He has no idea that I'm doing this. But it's worth it for the 6 scrubs, man. I can come in now. I've got awaken anyway. I could probably burst his ass. Okay, okay, I'm really sorry I didn't participate in that fight. I know a couple people died, but we did 6 scrubs. That's pretty solid, I think. Very important maneuver. Yeah, I've learned from streaming that it's mostly talking to people. Yeah, that's like the thing that I like the most about it. Like, I think like YouTube is like a super isolating job, and I think that like, you know, I'm like 10 plus years deep in a YouTube career right now, and sometimes like I wonder like what happens with life after YouTube, you know? And that's like fine. I think everybody, I don't think anybody expected me to be here as long as I have been, able to survive on the money from it for as long as I have been, and neither did I. I was definitely not one of those people, but when I think about like what I have to offer after YouTube, it's like a little bit scary sometimes, because I'm like, I don't really necessarily have that many marketable skills that are of value to like a company outside it. But you know, like one of the things that I thought would be like a cool thing, I guess, and maybe you're gonna say this is like lame, but I'm gonna tell you what it is anyway, because it's like maybe one day I'll get around to doing it. There's so many like YouTube consultants that do like, here's how to get more views on your video, here's how to go viral, here's how to, I don't know, text underage teenage girls or whatever other YouTube, well, you know, just practice for being a YouTuber, you know what I mean? And I thought, and I'm making crude jokes because I'm like, this is something that's kind of cool and important to me. I thought it would be cool to like kind of have like do like consultancy things, but I would really want to have like a solid focus on talking to the person about what the job really is, about the isolation that you feel, about the work-life balance that falls to the wayside, where it's all-consuming nature of the job, and like importantly like dealing with burnout so that you don't fucking kill yourself, man. Because like the job can be really brutal, and like your entire mood and your entire life is like tied to like a number on a screen. It can be, it's like the greatest job I'll ever have, but it also like it has bad moments, man, for sure. And if you're lost in the sauce, it can be very difficult to like drag yourself out of it. So I thought that like, I don't want to say like life coaching, but like, you know, one part, here's some stuff for your channel to help you out. One part, like you need like you need a social support system that will keep your ass alive, because like you will lose yourself very hard in this industry, and like you need to be careful of who you talk to, and you need to be careful of like the friendships you make along the way, and that's fine, but like most importantly, you got to look after yourself. Like Even if it's just like a call once every 2 weeks or something, being like, okay, when was the last time you showered? When was the last time you had a meal? Have you been eating every day? Have you worked out today? Have you taken a walk? How's your mother doing? How's your dad doing? Have you spoken to any of your friends recently? Like, have you gone out for drinks or anything? Like, what are you saying there? No! Sorry. He fucked me up, man. Doesn't seem like many people talk about that side. Yeah, and to be fair, I understand that because like YouTube is like a dream job for many, many, many people, and it's glamorized for sure. It's and to be fair, a lot of people as well don't want to talk about some of the bad parts and some of the bad feelings because it is a job that, you know, all these kids want nowadays. They don't like it because it feels like you're being ungrateful. Do you know what I mean? But I think that like part of it is understanding the privilege that you're standing in and understanding that you're blessed to be in the place that you are, but also being like, maybe we could treat things a little bit better as well, you know? And maybe we could make this slightly healthier. Like, have an actual genuine, open, honest conversation about, like... But the thing is, it doesn't even necessarily apply to YouTubers, right? It's any job, right? Where, like, you're working from home a lot and you're, you know, you're not... Like, you know, you're self-employed or something. Like, you could be, like, a freelance web developer or something like that, right? Where all your shit is just, like, you make your own shit, right? Wow, this Trundle is strong. Holy. Oh my god, why is this Trundle so strong? He's going crazy, man. Hey, Harambe, how you doing, brother? I didn't see you were here, man. Hello, hello, hello. You're up early as hell, man. Appreciate it. That's cool. But yeah, do you know what the thing is? Like, I'm just now trying to learn to catch up on that. You know what I mean? And that's like difficult. So like, my whole stupid pipeline idea of like, oh, maybe I could like help other people not feel. I don't shy away from the fact that, like, you know, I've had my episodes. You know, I've had my sad times and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, like it's always been worth it as well, you know. It's always been like, things might be bad and things might suck right now, but at the very least, like when I do look at a YouTube comment or like, somebody comes in stream and is like appreciative of whatever I've been doing, even though I don't really do anything, you know, it makes me happy, and that and it feels like I have like some vague purpose on this fucked up chungus earth. So, yeah. But you gotta look after yourself, man. But I'm working on looking after myself right now. So maybe like somewhere down the line, couple years, maybe I'll make it happen, you know. Right now, I got some me work to do for sure, and that's like totally fine because we're all works in progress at the end of the day. Like, just like I'm going to the morgue. I'm sorry, boys. I'm going to the motherfucking morgue on that one, man. Oh my god. You kept people company over lockdown, that helped. Yeah, you know, I talked to my like therapist about that. That honestly, like, I'll be honest, like, it helped me as much as it helped any other person, you know? It's always a good distraction, you know? Like I consider like streaming like time traveling. Does that make sense? Like, whenever I would go on a long plane journey or a long train journey or something that felt like a long time, I always try and sleep on the train or sleep on the plane because then it feels like I'm time traveling to my destination. And I thought that was like a cool thing. But if I'm like awake and I can't sleep and I want to kill some time, stream's always been like a great way to time travel to like forward in my day, which is like really cool because time flies when you're streaming because you're just, you know, talking, you're just having a conversation with people. It's great. Anyway, Fuck it. I was like, maybe I don't need to flash, but then he did a lot of damage to me. This Trundle's going kind of sicko mode right now. I'm gonna empower this, give myself some... Actually, you know what? I should probably jump back. I appreciate you as well, Positive, man. I literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys having, you know, or wanting someone to talk to. Like, just or to keep you company, you know? I never used to make videos like that, but like, people can say it's low effort, and people do say that it's like low effort content that I make, but I honestly, in my brain, I'm just like, you know, I've obviously like done other stuff, even in the last number of years, but I just keep coming back to this because like, it feels right. Just this like, I'm just someone on a screen somewhere that like, you know, is doing all the legwork in the conversation that we're having, but you're part of it, and that's cool. Something that's just like low stakes. And you know what, man, you gotta fucking hold on to people like friends that are like that. Ones that can talk when you don't feel like talking. Those are some fucking magical people that exist, man. If you're like, I don't really feel like talking right now, but like, I like the voice being in the room. That's exactly what you need sometimes, man. For sure. For sure. And like, even though like views have gone down a lot over the years, like I take solace in the fact that I'd like to think that it's just that a lot of people don't need me anymore because they're moving on with their lives and they're like starting new chapters and they're, you know, becoming adult. People are growing up watching me. What the fuck, man? That's so weird. But they're becoming people, man. They're becoming, you know, these cool people. So I'll get emails or people saying, "Hey, I'm married now. I have a kid on the way. I used to watch you in high school," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I don't think I instilled any bad virtues or values in people, but yeah, it's yeah, I understand that what my role is, and I hope that that's why people stop watching me. They didn't need that person in the background anymore. They got someone else in their life, maybe, that, or they got some friends in their life, like they got their family in their life, and they just don't need like that fly on the wall that was me to hang out. Anyway, boobs fart, butt, penis. Let's talk about video games. So, Silent Hill 2 remake. What are we saying about that, chat? What do we think about Tesla Optimus? What do we think about the freaky ass robot? You think that shit gives handies? God damn! I don't think it's deep. It's just like, I don't know. Just on my mind, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely diminishing returns on like effort for returns, I suppose. Like spending 1 hour to render a video or make a video doesn't give you necessarily anything more than spending 2 hours or 3 hours, you know. Me streaming Silent Hill 2 is pretty sick. That's good. I heard like mixed things about their. I mean, I don't think I trust remakes anymore. But like, if it's good, then it's good. I don't know. If it's good, then it's good. Where the fuck did he come from? But chill out, boss. Oh, he got me. I can never do the same banter you do, man, because I'm an introvert. But when it comes down to it, I can always pull up a RossBoomsocks video. That's not true, man. Because like, you're not. I'm quite a shy person in real life. I think that like I can talk to people. That's like one of the few things that I'm good at. I think I'm good at speaking, but that's not something that I was born with. Like, I didn't have any friends when I was a kid. Like, I wasn't popular in any regard in high school or any shit like that. It's a learned thing. And the only way that you can get better at it is suck until you don't. And the only way to suck is to do. So start sucking, pappy. Sorry. Oh fuck, why did I say that? Yeah, man. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Fuck. Alright, bro. Get this man off me. I'm having a... Actually, I don't think... I mean, I'm 4-4. I'm not having the worst time. But, you know what? I'm having a good time. It is what it is. So true, so true. But yeah, you might think you're introverted, and you probably are in real life. But, like, streaming is a whole other thing. You can reinvent yourself. Like, speaking is a learned skill. Talking to people is a learned skill. And I don't know. I tried very hard to be good at speaking, and I still don't think I'm very good at it comparative to others, right? But we know that comparison is a bad idea, of course, right? What'd you rate this build then? This build rocks. It just did, like, we are in a rough spot, I think. I mean, wait, hold on. Wait, let me. I mean, trying to think. Can I one-shot someone here? I could probably one-shot Syndra if she comes near me. That's awkward that she warded that. Why did she ward that? We got nothing pushed. That's a weird war. Dude, we're pushed in. They don't up there. Would you like M or F? Fuck my life. My Chungus life. Did you get past the talking to an empty room for 3 hours before someone who isn't a bot may come into the stream? Honestly, I don't remember. If I'm being honest with you, that was a long time. I mean, when I started making videos, I was like faceless. People didn't know what I looked like for a long time. I didn't even tell my like friends IRL that this Trundle can suck my cock right off the bloody hinge, man. He's so strong. He has got 4 items though, which I'll give credit to. Yeah, let's run that back. Let's try another game. Let's pretend that one didn't happen. It was a fun game. I didn't hate my time, but like, yeah, let's try again. Let's try again on that one. If they will end, let's put us out of our misery. But yeah, talking is scary, man. I mean, you know, especially when like you live with your parents. I don't know if you live with your parents or not, but like when I live with my mother, when I started YouTube, I like started streaming to like 8 people or some shit when I was living with my mother and my brother. And you know, sometimes like I would come out of my room and be like, and then my mom would be like, "You're making some noises, huh?" And that's embarrassing, for sure. I was slightly less unhinged back then, admittedly, but at the same time, you know, it's still like, fuck. But, you know, it does get easier. But it's like, same with like music, same with like learning guitar, same with like piano or anything, whatever instrument you happen to be singing. Like, it's just like you get your fucking reps in, man. If you're like, I don't have any viewers right now and you're streaming to nobody, okay, make a fucking YouTube video. Like, so record your commentary as if you're gonna put this shit on YouTube, then upload that bitch. It's gonna suck, it's gonna be bad, you're gonna be awkward, you're gonna be stumbling over every single word and sentence that pours out of your mouth, but at the same time, send that bitch. Throw shit at the wall until maybe eventually something sticks a little bit more than something else, and then run with that shit until the fucking brakes fall off. I've been sucking, bro, and I still can't get where you're at. Yeah, well, of course, man. My first video on YouTube ever was like almost 20 years ago. My first video on YouTube that I ever posted was 18 years ago. Like, fucking give yourself a break, man. You know what I mean? I've been making YouTube videos for 2 decades, and you're like, oh, you know, you're comparing yourself to others, you dumb motherfucker. You're fine. You'll be great, okay? You'll be great, but you have to give yourself the fucking the luxury of time. Okay? I love pissing people off in League. Yeah, I don't remember what came over me yesterday, but I was like, somebody pissed me off in League, and I was like, I will give your dad a hand job. And then they kept pissing me off, and I was like, that's another hand job for your dad. And then eventually, and I was like, if you keep this up, it's gonna turn into a blowjob at any minute, man. You gotta shut the fuck up. You better stop ganking. You better stop chasing me down. He was pissing. Oh, I was a cog boy. Yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Yeah, man. Pissing me off, man. I'm not above a little bit of tomfoolery. I'll be real with you. That's one more hand job for your dad, buddy. Don't bring up that Cogmore. I don't even remember anything about the Cogmore or what he did. I remember he pissed me off and I said I was going to jack his dad off. That's all I remember, man. Would you ever play TFT for videos? I mean, I don't mind TFT at all. Yeah, I got no issues with TFT. I've been playing it a little bit recently, actually. Got some friends that like are like don't play League, and they're like, I play TFT though, and I'm like, it's the closest I'm gonna get to playing League with people. So yeah, sure. I'm gonna cog on his what? I'm gonna cog on his dad's mall, bruh. Every time I show up to your stream, you're saying some truly cuss shit. Do you know what's some fucked up shit, man? I've been playing a little bit of poker, Eggbeard, man. I pulled up stream. I did it on stream. You weren't here, but I pulled up poker on stream as a joke. And because we were like waiting for a queue timer to pop or something. I can't remember what it was. I got 3 pocket aces in the space of about 10 hands, right? I made like $4 on stream, which was fucking... I was getting all in pre-flop, 8 pocket aces. I flipped that shit on a 60%, man. It was free as fuck, man. I got my money in good where the money was getting good. I was... People thought I was like the poker god, man. I think I even got like another pocket pair, like queens or kings or something like that. And I was like, holy shit. So anyway, this gave me a false sense of security. So my ass straight up, like, I was like... I play micro stakes, so like... You know, it's like $1 max, right, of what you play. But... whatever happened on that stream gave me some illusion that I was good at playing poker. So you can catch my ass like the next couple of evenings doing some like sit and goes and like doing some like small tournaments, like, and then like someone slow plays aces on me, and I'm like, I do not understand their lineup. I just keep getting sucked out. I get my money in good, like ace jack versus like queen jack or something like that. Queen peels off on turn and I'm fucked. And I sucked ass. I think I lost all of that $4 like within the next 2 days. Like, did not take very long. It's a rough game sometimes, man. I feel like I was making good decisions. Sometimes like somebody would hit me with a line of play that I was like, I did not know what you were doing. But that's the game, man. That's the fucking game, isn't it? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. That's so true, so true. My house is gonna just be like fucking the town in Darkest Dungeon, man. Just fall into fucking ruin after me on the damn video poker for a while. Ace King is the worst hand in the game, I swear. Yeah, it's because it's a drawing hand. I honestly, like, I would contemplate not ripping it, depending on how deep in the tournament where you are. Depends. If you're playing cash or... There's obviously different lines of play depending on whether you're playing cash or MTT. But... I have folded kings in a tournament before, because you're sitting on the bubble, you're like maybe like 3 from the money, and then like 3 people behind you all in, you know, and you're like, okay, I could put myself in first place here, but like how many of these people were repping like ace X? How many of these people were like playing with like low pocket pairs and are just looking to flip a fucking coin? So like, it ain't worth it, man. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna settle down here on this one. If you're deep in a tourney on a bubble of fold aces, I have no shame about this. I'm also someone who like will absolutely... Wait, what the fuck is he doing here? You good, man? Whoa, I was just worried about you, bro. I mean, I ain't here at fucking... Okay, you're chill. sorry.
I'm worried about the damn Kane, and he didn't care. Just out for pay. Nah, I can't do that, man. I'm too stubborn. I ain't sitting out a hand if I'm playing a tournament. I gotta win playing my hands. I could sit out, and that would be the smart thing to do, but at the same time. But I mean, it goes both ways. I'm sorry to talk about poker. I love poker, and yeah, you all know this. Yeah, it goes both ways, because like I feel like you can get away with a lot on the bubble, you know? If you're like 1 or 2 from the money, you're going hand for hand. You can jam, or like you can really play deep some shit hands. Like a couple of like low suited connectors, like in any ace-x, and some people don't have the stones to be playing on the bubble, so they just sit the fuck out. They just like don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're scared. They don't want to lose out on the money. They, you know, and you can take advantage of that. It's definitely a little bit of psychological warfare. Closest I've got to playing poker is on Red Dead Redemption 2. Poker is an incredible game that I only got into whilst I was approaching my 30s, and I think maybe there's something to that, you know? Big Stack Bubble Bullion. I love Big Stack Bubble Bullion. It has come to bite me multiple times though. If you're not like top 5 or 10 to sit super tight when you're in the bubble, that's how you cash regularly, Cribbly, for sure. But I would argue that like it depends. Are you trying to cash or are you trying to win? And either answer is fine. There's not an incorrect answer for sure. You're trying to cash? Sure. I play micro stakes, as I say, so like I want the dopamine of a win. I've come second is my best. I've yet to win a proper tournament. I came second in one, and I came like seventh in like 2,000, 3,000 people, and I was like really proud of myself for that. That was like a $60 win. I think it was like a $2-3 tournament. I came final table. I got pocket queens, and I got my money in good, and 2 people all in behind, like after me, and I got fucked up, man. I was like, if they got it, they got it, and they fucking had both. They both had it, and they split my fucking pot. But yeah, that is what it is, man. How long was that? What the 2,000-3,000 person? It was turbo, so it wasn't that long. I was maybe like 6-7 hours. I late reg though, so I wasn't in it from the beginning, so it probably would have been like 10 hours of like playing if like I was in from the beginning. 1 HP? Really? Doesn't turbo feel super RNG? Yeah, but like I would agree, but at the same time I don't like having my entire day be poker. Do you know what I mean? I love poker, but you know, if I'm not playing live, I don't want to be there all day. You know. Me, I get the hood rats. You know what, man? Yee! Free kill. I think once you're past late reg, people start shoving. Yeah. My tactic, which is a bad tactic, late reg, play a little bit like tight, wait for a premium hand, try and catch myself a double up. Once I double up, then I can chill it, or I can keep playing that aggressive line. It's not like ideal, but it's something. Do you know, this is like fucked up because like we went from the last game talking about some kind of deep stuff, and then this game is only talking about poker. I don't think I can get you a man that can do both. That's just all I'm saying. But at the same time, I don't think poker and like YouTube are the 2 sides of the coin that you necessarily want. I just fucking love poker. Sorry. I like poker so much that I've convinced myself it's not gambling. Do you know that's the worst part? I think there's a lot of skill to the game, but I also understand when people say no, there isn't. So yeah. A card game is Uno. That's fine, man. Nothing wrong with that. We just like different games, bro. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna fucking suck your dad off here. I kind of wanted to hold Awaken, but I was scared you may actually get away there. But, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just use it. Why not? Use it or lose it. Okay, flash down. That was very good, actually. Very good. We got a lot of them. Same kind of thing. Do you know what? That's TFT is a great comparison for people that don't really understand poker, but at the same time, no TFT. So like you're dealing with a game that ultimately isn't always in your hands, but good players win more than bad players. If that makes sense, you know. So like if you're good at TFT, the statistical probability of you winning is higher. If you're good at poker, the statistical probability of you winning is higher, you know. The Digimon TCG is low-key goated. True, so true. Well, not anymore, but yeah, it was. I was top 32 worlds, man, for Digimon TCG. And then I was like, nah, actually, poker. Isn't every card game like that? Not necessarily. I mean, I guess. But there's like a lot less of factors to take into account when you play a card game compared to like poker. For instance, like in card games, there is generally going to be a correct line of play, you know. So if you're looking at a board state and you are you're good enough a player that you know what your opponent's deck has, which if you're like if you're playing competitive card games, you should know what your opponent's deck generally holds within it, right? Sorry, let me sucker dry here. I'm gonna back off here actually. I've got 2.4k. So yeah, if you know what your opponent's deck has, like you know what the meta is, you know all this stuff. You can make like very educated decisions. Whereas like, okay, if he has this card and this card, I'm in trouble here. He's already used this many of this card, so that means that the statistical probability of him having this is much lower, etc. Like, what can this deck do and what can it produce if I make this decision, right? And a good player, and if you're a good player, like I was pretty good at like Digimon, which is lame to say, but I was. You very much know what your own deck does. You should know what your deck does in and out, and you can like kind of infer what the correct answer to the problem is, right? So like you can run some numbers in your head or whatever like that, but generally speaking, there is one line of play that you should probably take. You can take a couple of risks and deviate from that if and when you think it might be necessary. Sometimes you have to, like Pokemon, if your cards get prized or whatever that you need. I saw like a picture on Twitter of some Japanese guy who had all 4 of his Droopies for his Dragapult deck get prized, which means he cannot win because Dragapult is the boss monster and you need to evolve into it. So yeah, but yeah, it's really, really interesting. But yeah, as I say, like if you're good at card games, there's RNG, but like generally speaking, you'll know your deck well enough to be able to account for that eventuality. And of course, the opponent has as much chance of like bricking their hand as you do. So, but TFT's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more like poker because like there's no such thing as a bad matchup in TFT because you're playing against 7 other people that are all building different things and contesting things and going for different things, and there's just so many variables that can come into play in a game. Like you can't try and counterpick someone in a TFT game. I mean, you could later on, but early on in the game, it doesn't work because like, you know, you're gonna be up against some other person who's got a completely different build to that person 6 out of the 7 other times, you know. So anyway, gambling's no, I'm joking. It's whatever. We love gambling. Udyr is not getting fun, I think. What's that? Why is Udyr not getting fun? Oh. Just stop and smell the roses, darling. This guy just wants to die with no consequence. Well, it's not going very fucking well for him. He's 2-6, isn't it? More about counter builds and less about counter builds, more about the unit placement. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Knowing what's strong, like, let's be fair, in poker, they don't nerf like the royal flush, right? They don't, you know, they don't. I don't know. Let's see. And man, if they nerf shit in poker, I'd go ape shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Daniel Negreanu, Phil Hellmuth, Phil Ivey, they hold a press conference. They're like, guys, we've done it. We've nerfed full houses. We've buffing full houses. We've nerfed straights. We're buffing flushes to now be better than full houses. Royal flushes have now been, you know, just take everybody's money on the table. We've added a new card, the chef, below the jack, above the 10. That would go raw, man. That would go raw. That would go pretty hard. Add some Balatro jokers. So true, so true, so true. To be fair, that would go raw. I wouldn't mind some new cards in poker, if I'm honest. Hey, goodbye. That was the perfect amount of shield. How much HP do I have? It shields me for 94, and I had 80 HP left. Holy moly! What in the fuck? I did not think that that was gonna save my life. The thing is, like, people told me, like, I like Balatro for sure, but people were like, you're gonna love it because you love poker. And I'm like, it's nothing like poker. It is, like, literally, apart from, like, the hands, like, you know, the hands that you make in it. But certainly, it's not quite the same, for sure. It's fun, though. It's fun, though. I appreciate it. But to call it a poker roguelike would be possibly a bit disingenuous. But I still like it. I don't know what the fuck it is, if not a poker roguelike. But at the same time. That bitch. Piece of cake. This is cooking now, actually. I think I go Profane Hydra next. Let's grab Profane. I kind of want the Brutalizer. Is that crazy? Is that meant? I should have just gone Tiamat, but like I kind of wanted the Brutalizer, man. I think Brutalizer sucks, but something about it. Something about it was like sparking joy within my soul. Poker is the most pay-to-win game ever. Like, that is so fucking true. Like, you're so right for that. You're so real. Wow! Okay. I didn't need to flash that, man. It just felt right. Yes! Wow, they surrendered straight up, man. They were not fucking around there, were they? That was a great game. I had a great time. Victory. Very fun. Very fun, said the Kane, man. Ah! My god. Wait, have they already nerfed Storm Surge? Tell me they haven't. Saying so. Saying so, man. Everybody's getting an honor. That was a clean game. I knew, dude, after that last game, I was like, this is gonna be different. This game's a different game. This game's gonna be different. That cog fucking disintegrated, man. All I did was farm, talk, and occasionally shred someone, and that's exactly what I needed. That's exactly what I needed right now, man. Oh baby. Well, anyway, regardless, thank you so much for watching. Suggest some other fun builds in the comment section below. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, give the video a like, and check out twitch.tv/RossBoomsocks if you want to join some of our games. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for letting me spend some time with you today, and take care. See you tomorrow.